Hello everyone, this side Anjali Garg. I'm your facilitator for Android Study Jam and I'm back with my session 2. In this session, I will tell you how to run your app on your laptop by creating a virtual device or an emulator, as well as I will today create a dice roll app also. So let's move to your Android Studio. Yes, this is your code lab. The name of the code lab is create an interactive dice roller app. So by I'm also following all these code labs to make this app. So let's move to my Android Studio. This is how your Android Studio look like and this is your final app. So let's see how this app will actually work. If you click on roll, this dice will show you a random number. You can see now it is showing 2. uh, Again it is showing 4. So this is your final app. I guess all of you have done it manually. So now let's do it practically also. So for doing that, first we have to create a new project. So go to file, then go to new, and then go to new project. Now select an empty activity. Now move to next. Now name your app. Let's name it Dice Roller App 1. Okay. Now the minimum SDK for this app is API 19 Android 4.4. Your app will run on almost 98.1% of devices. So if I click on finish, I will get my new project. So this is my window of new project. Okay, before moving further, first let me tell you how you will create your virtual device. So for doing that, you have to go to AVD Manager. Then you have to click on Create Virtual Device. Now you can select on which device you want to run your app. So I want to run it on a phone of Pixel 4 XL. This is how your phone will look like on your laptop. Now click on next. Now you can select any of the system image. I'm selecting Q because it is already downloaded in my laptop. Now I will click on next. Now you can select the features also, like you want it in portrait mode or in landscape mode. So I have selected portrait mode. I like it. Okay, and now you can change the name of AV. Means you can also name your device as per your choice. Now, if you click on finish, you can get your virtual device ready. I am not clicking finish because I am already have one device and I don't want to create another one. Okay, so you can follow all these steps to make your own virtual device. Okay, now let's make your first app, the Dice Doll app. Let's start. So first you need to set up your app. In this they have created a new project which I have already shown you. So let's move onwards. Okay, so now create the layout for the app. So for that we are moving to our Android Studio. This is an Android Studio and in the right side an emulator is running showing your app. So now here is the name written, the Dice Roller App 1, and printing a message, hello world. Till now our app is doing nothing, literally nothing. So we will start working on it to make a complete app of Dice Roll. So for that we have to open our layout editor. For that we have to go to project. In project we have to go to app. In app we have to go to src. In src we have to go to main, and in main we have to go to res, and then in layout, and finally in activity underscore main dot xml. So this is what appears. This is our layout editor. How our layout editor looks like. This is the view window, and these are the attributes. Okay, so till now we don't need one. So let's close this. Wait. Okay. Now our first task is to add a button to our app. Okay. So to add a button to our app, so here you can see a button. Okay. So how you will add it? Just drag the button to your app. So in this view option, okay, let me zoom it so that you can see it clearly. So we have to place our button below Hello World. So I have placed it below Hello World. Now this is our button. Okay, so this is a full view. Hope the screen is visible to you. Means all the things are readable. Let me zoom it. Okay. Now here I have added a button and there is a text view. This is a component tree. So finally we have added the button to our app. Now we have to adjust it. First click on button. Now the constraint widget appears in the layout dialog box. Just add 0 so that it will be in middle and below hello world. So for that we have to do it 0 and this one also 0. Finally our button is exactly in the middle of our window. Now just come to the text view. Okay, so in the text view, first we have to increase the text. So we will go to text size. Here it is, and just go to 36 SB. So you can see our text size, that is hello world, increases. Now again go to button and change the text of the button to roll. Now your text changes. Now you can see a yellow dialog box. This is a warning. So how to fix it? Just click on that yellow triangle and then click on fix. Now this is it and click on OK. You will see the yellow triangle disappears. Now the hello world doesn't mean anything in this app. So we have to go to hello world. We need to change the text. So let's remove all the text from this. Okay, so now we have finally removed all the text from our app. So this is, you can see the emulator. This is what our app will look like after doing all these things. So here is the name of our app, Dice Roller App 1. And this is the button which I have added, named as roll. So if we click on that button, it will do nothing because we have not written any code for that it will perform any action. So now we will write the code to make this button more interactive. So before doing that, now we have to enable auto imports. So for that you have to go to file, then you have to go to settings. You can search for auto imports here. Okay, so maybe in your laptop or PC, the optimize import is not checked. So you can check optimize import for both, that is Java as well as Kotlin. Then you can click on OK. So why optimize import is done? The optimize import setting tell Android Studio to remove any imports that aren't being used by your code. So for that we will on means we will check the optimize import. So you can check it in your PC or laptop whether it is checked or not. If not, you can check it and click on OK. Now to make your this is our main activity and we have to do some coding to make this dice roll app means to make this button more interactive. So let's start. First we have to declare a variable roll button. Android Studio will also give you the hint. It will be beneficial for you and help you to learn early. You can find all these codes in the code lab also, but I will suggest you to write the code on your own. It will help you to get a clear view and you will become a good coder. Okay, so finally we have declared a roll button. Now let me show you this code in the code lab. So this is our code lab to make the button interactive, and here is what I have written in my main activity. Now you can see when you declare this variable roll button, the import android.widget.button already appears in your Android Studio automatically. You can see it here. You can verify that Android Studio automatically added an import statement for the button. Okay, let's notice it. Is there three import statement? Yes, you can see there are three import statement which shows that Android Studio automatically added this one. You can see this is the one which Android Studio has automatically added to our main activity, and this is also representing that this is for this button. Okay, now let's do more coding. Now we have to add the logic of dice roll. So we have to do some coding. You can see the code in the code lab also, but I am writing the whole code because for a better understanding, I think I have to write the complete code. So you can copy and paste it or you can write it on your own, but I will suggest you to write on your own. It will be better for you. So you can follow the step. The Android Studio also provide you the hints. Now you can see the roll dice is in red color. The only reason is that the function is not yet defined, but you can see it by pressing using the key Alt plus Enter. Now create function roll dice. So roll dice function will be created. Android Studio is the best software for doing all these things. It will provide hint also as well as solve the problem. So base number of sites are 6, as you know. Don't worry, for the red sign I will solve it. Just follow me. I'm taking the help from Android Studio. Let me see, is there any error in my app or not? There is an error. I don't know what. Let me see. The Gradle is installing, so you need to wait. Okay, so great. My app is successfully running. Okay, so when I am rolling it, it is showing random numbers. So, okay, there is no problem. I think I have put semicolon. And okay, so as if now our app is successfully working. So it is in text view, means if we roll, a random number displays. So now our task is to add the image to our dice roll app. So for that, we first have to delete the text view. So let me open my layout editor. In layout editor, there is a text view. So we first have to delete this text view. Just right click and click on delete. So finally the text view has been deleted. Now we have to add the image to our app. So you can see here the image view is written. Just drag it and place it to your app. Here I go. So it is saying to select the image. So currently we don't have the image of a dice. So we will select this image and we will click OK. Now we will place it here. Currently we don't have the dice image. So you can pick. This is our code lab and we have to download our dice image from this URL. So I will click on this URL. And finally, my dice image has been downloaded. So I will be using it in my Android Studio. So just go to Android Studio. Now we have to add the image. So for that, go to View, go to Tool window, and then you have to go to Resource Manager. Okay, so now we have to import our image from our memory laptop memory. So we have to click on imports drawable. Okay, so I will be selecting all the dice image, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then I will be clicking OK. So here you go. These are all 6 dice images with you. Okay, so now we have to click on next. We have to click on import and all the dice images will be imported here. Now we have to change that avatar image to our dice image. So for that we have to click on image view. Then in the attributes window, the dialog box declare attributes. There is an src compact. So we have to click on this avatar and here you go. You can select the dice image. So I am selecting dice 1 and then I am clicking OK. So you can see there is a problem. The dice image is literally very big. So as I have shown you, for the text view also you can decrease the size. Just click on image, go to layout, first see in the code lab the size also. Okay, so I have told you how to import. We have done all these things. Let me cut it. So we are done with this. Okay, so we have clicked on the avatar. We have selected one. Now, here you can see the size 1600. So I will do the same. On the top, we do 16. Click enter. Then it's already 0. Then it's already 0. Now I am feeling like the size is really big now. Let me decrease it. Let's see what happen. You can adjust it by yourself also now. Okay, so I'm done. Now you can see the mark, the warnings. So as we have changed the text view, so we have to make the required changes in our app also. You can see the red mark here. So it is all because of the text view. So we have to change it to our image view. So we have to again do some coding. So let's do it. We need to delete this part. The text view part we can delete. Now we will do our coding. You can see the code from the code lab also, but again I prefer you to write your own code because it will help you to become a good coder. Now we have to write the when condition for the main condition of the app to print the random number. So you have to write for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to save your time and to make the video shorter, I am copying the code from our code lab. Okay, so I have written for 1, so I'm copying for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's your choice whether you want to write it on your own or you want to copy. So I have written my code and now I will run my app and we will see whether it will work properly or not, or is there any error or not. So Gradle build is running. So we have to give a minute to our emulator. I will suggest you guys to see this video on your laptop. Maybe the text of the main activity is small and not visible to you in your phones. So I will prefer to see this video on your PCs and laptop for a better understanding. Okay, so great. Okay, so now our app is successfully running. You can see if I roll, it is showing random number and our image is also working properly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. So it is showing random number and this is your final app. So follow these steps to make your dice roll app. Thank you for attending session 2. I will be back with my session 3. So till now, make your app, share it on social media and tag us. Thank you.